Hello, I will share the basic SQL theory of virtual entities. And first, I want to introduce the definition of it. Virtual entities is a more philosophical theory that focuses on individuals' character and moral character, rather than on specific actions or outcomes. It originated from the ethical ideas of the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle, who believed that moral behavior stems from good virtues, which need to be cultivated through practice and habit. The core concepts include eudaimonia and the golden mean, which avoiding extremes and pursuing the right moral balance. And next, I will introduce the advantages and the disadvantages. First, for the advantages, I will introduce three parts. And the first part is develop long-term moral characters. Rather than focus on specific actions or consequence, virtual etiquette emphasizes the cultivation of good moral character in individuals that enable people to make ethical decisions in a variety of situations. And the second part is high flexibility. Unlike rule-based estates, virtual estates allows for the weighing of different moral factors in different contexts and is therefore more in line with the complexities of real life. And the third is focus on the overall personality. It is not only concerned with what to do, but also what kind of person to become, emphasizing long-term moral growth and social responsibility. Next is the disadvantages. The first is lack of a clear code of conduct. Virtual etiquette does not provide clear rules or guidelines for determining whether an action is moral, which can lead to different people making different moral judgments in the same situation. And the third is the problem of cultural relativity. Different societies may define virtue differently. For example, some cultural value humility, where others emphasize self-confidence. This difference can lead to an inconsistency in moral values. And the third is high requirements for individual ability. Virtual entities requires individuals to constantly reflect on and develop good moral character, which requires an certain amount of education, social environment, and personal effort, and is not something that everyone can easily achieve. Next, I will introduce the example. Honesty vs white lies. Let's say your friend recently participated in a contest and didn't do well, and he asked you with interest. How do you think I'm doing? Virtual essays asks, how should a virtuous person deal with this? Honesty is a virtue, but kindness is also a virtue. A person of good character might choose an expression that is both honest and gentle, such as I feel like you do have something to improve, but you working hard and will definitely be better next time. This example illustrates the flexibility of virtual ethics by not emphasizing rigid rules, but allowing people to make situational decisions based on their own moral qualities. Um, at last, I will share my conclusion and opinion. In my opinion, moral ethics emphasizes long-term moral cultivation, which is very important for personal growth and the shaping of social morality. I think it applies to ethical decision making in everyday life, especially those that cannot be judged by simple rules, such as how to become a better person or to make responsible choice at work and in life. Um, However, it has the disadvantage of a lack of specific standards and may not be as practical as the deontological ethics or utilitarianism in certain situations that require swift decisions making, such as legal adjudication or policy making. Therefore, I believe that virtual ethics can be used as guiding direction for moral development, but in practical decision making, it may need to be combined with other ethical theories to make ethical theories to make for its shortcomings. That's all I want to share. Thank you for listening.